Fort Jackson is a large part of today's modern Army. This post is responsible for initial entry training of a major share of tomorrow's highly motivated, disciplined, and well-trained fighting forces. The mission is to teach and inspire young Americans towards selfless military service and to train to excellence. Fort Jackson opened in 1917 as Camp Jackson and has survived as a training post throughout its history. Over 60,000 soldiers are trained here annually. The fort lies in the center of the Midlands region of South Carolina. Fort Jackson is in the position to provide for our nation and you an army of soldiers of which we can all be proud. Everything done is directed toward that mission, for at Fort Jackson the motto is, "Victory starts here." Basic training is a physically and mentally demanding experience. For many, it is the greatest challenge they've yet undertaken. To enhance training effectiveness and soldier motivation, basic training is conducted in 3 distinct phases. At the end of each phase, a trainee must meet specific standards which serve as intermediate goals for the path to graduation. The first phase teaches young Americans about military and national values and what it means to be a soldier. The development and shaping of attitudes about themselves, their army, and their nation begins in this critical phase. They are introduced to barracks life, physical readiness training, proper wear of the uniform, and drill and ceremony, each designed to instill a sense of discipline, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-respect, motivation, and teamwork. They are taught rifle maintenance in the Manual of Arms. Also during this phase, each trainee is officially welcomed into the Army while participating in a memorable and patriotic command retreat ceremony. This phase continues with first aid training, which teaches the basic life-saving and sustaining techniques. Trainees learn to react properly to the dangers of nuclear, biological, and chemical attack in NBC training. Recognizing terrain features and using the compass are a vital part of map reading and land navigation instruction. The phonetic alphabet and basic radio telephone procedures are mastered during radio communication classes. During the first phase, units tackle Victory Tower. There, trainees continue to build their physical fitness and confidence. During Phase 2, trainees begin their instruction in basic rifle marksmanship. They learn how to disassemble, assemble, and zero their weapons, and how to engage stationary and pop-up targets at distances of up to 300 meters. The goal is to have every trainee qualify with the M16 rifle. It also marks the beginning of foot marching. There are several road marches to and from various training areas, culminating in a 15-mile march with full field equipment. Marksmanship training continues into the last week of this phase, with qualification taking place on a computerized range. Depending on the number of target hits, trainees are rated as marksman, sharpshooter, or expert. In Phase 3, the final 2-week period, trainees begin U.S. weapons training. Here they are introduced to 3 more U.S. weapons, the M60 machine gun, the M203 grenade launcher, and the AT-4 anti-tank weapon. The soldiers receive classes and participate in live fire of each weapon and are taught to load, unload, and shoot all 3 weapons. During this phase, companies move to field sites where they bivouac for 4 nights. Divided into buddy teams, they learn how to take care of themselves and their equipment in field environment. Individual combat skills are a major part of the field training. Teamwork and the proper use of cover concealment and suppressive fire are required to successfully complete this portion of the training cycle. Trainees are taught the different types of hand grenades used in the Army and the proper ways they are used, including with each trainee throwing 2 live hand grenades. After 6 weeks, the trainees finally undergo a physical readiness test and soldier proficiency testing at the Common Skills Test Site. Here trainees are tested on the skills they've learned during basic training, those skills they must be proficient in during their entire military careers. Once again, confidence training is on the schedule where trainees negotiate the confidence course. Finally, it's graduation, which is recognition of perhaps the most significant accomplishment of their lives. Families from across the United States are encouraged to attend and frequently travel long distances to share this day with their proud soldier. Approximately 40% or 20,000 graduates remain here at Fort Jackson for Advanced Individual Training, or AIT. The remainder travel to other posts throughout the United States for their specialty training. Videorama is a part of the Fort Jackson Morale, Welfare, Recreation Fund. All monies received from this project go to improving the facilities and lifestyles of the soldiers at Fort Jackson. To receive a tape of your soldier and his company going through basic training, please send a check or money order for $24.95 to Videorama. An order form has been enclosed for your convenience. Make sure you fill out the soldier's basic training company and date of graduation. A tape of your soldier's basic training graduation ceremony is available for $15. Both tapes can be purchased for only $39.95. The graduation tapes will be mailed approximately 7 to 10 days after the graduation ceremony. And now, greetings from a soldier you know who is just entering basic training.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Mac, whoever else is watching. Just thought I'd let you know we're safe, we're all here, and got a couple friends like you to meet.
Larry, sorry, Brian from Lafayette, Indiana.
And we just thought we'd say hi, see me without hair again, with glasses this time too. Well, I guess that's all I'm gonna say. Bye.
Bye.